Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look inspired by this picture. So I can get it without that. Okay, this picture of Shay Mitchell right here. It was on her Instagram a couple days ago. It's a really pretty look. It's a lot of like gold shimmery colors with a lot of highlight and like a nude peachy lip. So if you would like to see how I created this look, please keep on watching and we'll jump right into the tutorial. Okay, now. So the first thing I want to use is a cream base. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. smudge pot. So this is what it looks like. I've used this before in a previous video, and it's in the color Cruisin' Chick. And I'm going to take this on a Real Techniques deluxe crease brush. So any synthetic fiber brush should be good to use a cream product. And I'm just going to place this on the mobile eyelid into the crease a little bit as well. The reason I put the smudge pot first is because I want to have a sort of sticky base in order to lay the shadows over top. So just something that's gonna make the shadows pop a little more. So into the crease, what I'm going to put is Fudge from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take this on a blender brush, a little bit, not a lot, and I'm just going to put this into the crease, more starting a third way from the outer corner in, and I'm going to take this kind of high up into the brow bone here. So I'm going to really buff it out here and then work in circular motions and the windshield wiper motions, and then start bringing it out here. So but to start, we go a little more in, just to establish the crease here. Okay, so this is where we're going to leave the darker shade for now. I will go back into that shade a little later, so you can just set aside your brush that we used and the shadow, and we'll go back to that. Okay, so I'm going to go from here to the orange coppery color that Shay has on her lid. To do that, I don't exactly have that exact color, so to do that I'm going to mix this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania, and I believe this is in the color Penny, I believe. So, focus. So it's a really pretty color. If I can get myself in focus. That's the first step. And then I'm going to be using this Pierre Cosmetics. It's just a single loose pigment. Really pretty, and it's in the color Celebration. And I'm going to mix these two together. Okay, so I mixed the two on the lid right here, so you can kind of see. I'm trying to get it like with the light in the back, kind of get it. So I'm going to take this on a flat shader brush, and you know, I'm going to wet the brush a little bit, just with a little bit of water, not any Fix Plus or anything, just a little bit of water. And I'm going to put that, let's see if you can see how beautiful that sparkles. Look at that. And then get a little closer to the mirror. I'm just going to put it on the lid. So I like to pull the skin a little bit, and then really just swipe it across. And when you pat, you're patting on the color, but when you swipe over a little bit, you tend to bring out some of the shimmer. I'm going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to go over the top here and just clean up a little bit. Okay, so going back into the palette that we used earlier, we're going to go back into that Fudge color right here. And I'm going to take it still on the same brush. I just wiped it off. And I'm going to put only the smallest amount at the very tip of the brush. I don't know if you can see, it's a very small amount. And I'm going to focus this more on the inner corners and the crease here. And I'm going to blend it. Just kind of buff everything together. Buff out the edges and blend everything together. Now don't worry about this getting on the brows or anything, because I'll go back and set my brows right now with the brow gel. But just to blend everything. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so it looks like Shay has a brow highlight as well. So I'm going to be using Manizer from the Balm. And I'm just going to put this on a flat shader brush. And I'm just going to place this in under the brow bone here. So I'm going to go ahead and do lashes off camera, and then when I come back we'll do the lower lash line and we'll complete the face and the lips. So it looks to me that Shay has a lot of bronzer and highlighter, but to do so I'm going to be using Rimmel's Stay Matte. My lid broke, that's why it looks all weird like that. Rimmel Stay Matte in Creamy Beige as a contour shade, and then I'll use this as like a bronzer and a contour. For blush, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. HD blush in the color Superstar. I'm just going to pat this onto the skin here. Okay, so it looks like she has a lot of highlight, but more on like the apples of the cheeks right here. So I'm going to take a Real Techniques contour blush and the Manizer from the Balm, and I'm just going to run this around the cheekbones here and then bring it up. Okay, so now for the lips, what I'm going to do is mix two lipstick or lip glosses together. I'm going to be using this Lorac Lip Lustre Creme, and this one is in the shade Tiara, or Tiara, however you want to pronounce that. And then I'm going to be mixing that with Lorac Lips with Benefits, this one here in the shade Mark. So to start, I'm going to be using this one first. Scratch that. I'm not using this one. I'm going to be using an Essence lip gloss in the color Nude Candy. I'm just going to put that little in the middle. Just kind of blend in. Okay, so that will do it for this video. This here is the finished look. If you enjoyed watching me create this look, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. Also, if you have any suggestions for future videos, I would also love to hear what you have to say. If you would like to see close-ups of the makeup I just did, I will leave a link to, or I will leave my Instagram name in the description bar where you could find my pictures. Also, if it's something that interests you, I will leave a full list of products in the description bar. So aside from that, that will do it for this video. I'll hope to see you next time. Bye.